Hello, my name is Dr. Robin Edwards and I'm a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist in Singapore. I did my training in the UK and spent 20 years or so there practicing medicine. Since relocating to Singapore with my family, I've been able to practice medicine in a way that suits me and suits my patients. I look forward to seeing you at RAFFLES and looking after you. Cervical cancer can affect any woman at any age, and it's important to have screening for cervical cancer. The reason why we recommend screening in younger women is because changes in the cervix can appear over many years. We recommend pap smear and HPV testing because together with these tests they can identify cancer when it's most treatable. The main cause of cervical cancer is HPV, and HPV stands for human papillomavirus. There are many types of human papillomavirus, and some are known to be contributors to cervical cancer. We can do a lot to reduce the risk of cervical cancer by vaccinating against high-risk HPV, and it's important that young women are offered HPV vaccination before they start sexual intercourse. Cervical cancer screening involves taking a sample from the cervix. The cervix is found at the bottom of the womb and we can access that by doing a vaginal examination. That means to take a sample of cells and a specimen for the lab. In the lab, the cells can be looked at under the microscope to detect any changes. Cervical cancer can definitely be treated. It can be treated in a number of ways, and we hope that we find cervical cancer in its early stages. In fact, we can identify cervical cancer when it's precancerous. That means changes that make you at higher risk of developing cancer in the future, but we can treat it very simply in the gynecology clinic or in the operating theatre. If we identify cervical cancer, we'd aim to remove all of the cancerous cells from the cervix and leave the womb intact. For some women who have more advanced cervical cancer, they need additional treatment including hysterectomy, which is an operation to remove the womb itself, and sometimes additional oncology treatments such as radiotherapy. Sometimes treating cervical cancer can present challenges, and we can sometimes identify abnormalities during a pregnancy. If that's the case, we need to monitor the pregnancy very carefully and look after the women after their baby has been born. Sometimes treatment would require biopsy to be taken and then follow up. If necessary, the pregnancy and the treatment for cervical cancer can be managed together, and it might mean doing a caesarean section at the same time as treating the cervical abnormality. This can be done at RAFFLES Hospital. At RAFFLES Hospital, we're used to looking after women from all over the world, especially in neighbouring countries. With this in mind, you can be seen by a group of expert clinicians and also a team who will help navigate the healthcare system in Singapore. That includes interpreters and staff to look after you whilst you're here. We look forward to seeing you.
Với cương vị là tập đoàn y tế tư nhân hàng đầu châu Á, chúng tôi rất hân hạnh được đồng hành cùng tất cả các bệnh nhân trong quá trình chăm sóc, bảo vệ sức khỏe của mình. Hãy liên hệ cho chúng tôi để được tư vấn về các vấn đề bạn đã gặp phải ngày hôm nay. Bệnh viện RAFFLES, địa chỉ khám chữa bệnh tin cậy cho bệnh nhân Việt Nam và quốc tế.